Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today I found some time to do these videos a little bit earlier, so the lighting situation is a bit different. We still have daylight, but hopefully that won't impact your viewing experience. I maybe will film one or at most two videos in this today, so it's like 2 videos thing and it should be gone. Today I will be talking about Bortnikoff Musk Cologne, and as per usual, my caveat, I am talking about this older wood cap version. I have not smelled the new versions of basically any Bortnikoff fragrance. The newest, I mean, after the apparently not using any animal derivative ingredients, but I don't want to go deep into this topic for the 10th time in Bortnikoff videos. Today I will concentrate on this version of Musk Cologne. First of all, in the beginning of my channel, I used to start my reviews with comparisons. Today's comparison to Musk Cologne is Musk Habib. Very clear reason why. If we take both wood cap versions of this fragrance, they are closely connected. Like, Creed has Creed Aventus and Aventus Cologne, so the basic version and summer orientated, let's say, version. I think that's something similar is going on here. Musk Cologne is a lighter, brighter, fresher version of Musk Habib DNA. If you want to like more in-depth, let's say, comparison and to reach some sort of conclusion, I would advise you first watch my Musk Habib review. I have a few reviews on the channel, but to put everything in, let's say, short terms, Musk Habib is sweeter, darker, more resinous, a little bit fuller of musk, and in general a lot sweeter type scent, while Musk Cologne takes similar DNA, frangipani, sweet, creamy florals with a tad a bit of natural musk, and lifts it up, brightens up with extremely good quality fresh ingredients, citrus. Obviously, Musk Cologne is easier to wear than Musk Habib, although again, if you watch my full review of Musk Habib, I don't find it a hard to wear fragrance. But in fact, Musk Habib is obviously more artisanal than Musk Cologne. Musk Cologne in general, I have shown this fragrance to many people, and even without me showing them, some not even artisanal frag heads, but just regular frag heads own it in their collections, and there's a good reason for that. This is one of the most likable and easiest to wear Bortnikoffs out there, probably only rivaled by Amber Cologne. These probably are 2 most likable and easiest to wear Bortnikoffs out there. And I will a little bit go into my rant. When I see Bortnikoff again trying to do this best Roger impression, trying to leave this artisanal realm to get into the mainstream with his new creations, and those creations, I don't know, trying to be mass appealing and stuff. Dude, you already did that. Here, Musk Cologne, Amber Cologne. These are extremely likable fragrances. I mean, again, not only for artisanal people. I to this day I have not found a single person who wouldn't enjoy this opening. This is extremely high quality citruses here, mixed with sweet frangipani and creamy florals. Admittedly, musk is not playing a big part in this composition. Well, it wasn't playing a big part in Musk Habib also, there's more musk in Musk Habib. In Musk Habib musk, maybe you can't smell it, let's say, outright. It's not pissy or animalic in any way, but you can smell the texture. Musk Habib has this musk texture. When it enters your nose, you can smell the fur, let's say. That's how I call it. But in Musk Cologne, it's not there, or if it is, it's very deep in the dry down, and by that point, the fragrance is not overly performing, let's say. So you need to look for the musk in the Musk Cologne, while in the Musk Habib, the musk is a little bit more easier to spot. Yet not animalic, in my opinion, in any way. If we compare this to, I don't know, Ansar number 2 or this, Siberian Musk by Arish Ladora, these are completely different category fragrances. Both of them are designed to be easier to understand and enjoy by the general public. And as far as Musk Cologne goes, it's extremely enjoyable. And if you watch my video of what is the purpose of this channel, the purpose of trying to bridge niche people to artisanal, to show them that there's this other plane of fragrances you can try, you can enjoy. I think that Musk Cologne and to an extent Amber Cologne are close to perfect fragrances to start. And it's not easy in general if you are used to your synthetic niche fragrances. It's not easy to cross the gap because, well, there are a few main reasons in my opinion. First reason, and I will start with example, when I had my flu just now, because of high temperature, my taste buds were burned out. I couldn't taste anything. With some exceptions. For example, anything organic, natural, like vegetables, for example, tasted like rotten fish to me. But if I eat something full of synthetic taste enhancers, like, for example, potato chips, they tasted just fine. Like it was nothing wrong with my taste buds. Same, at least similar things, in my opinion, happen with our ability to smell things. When we are used to synthetics, we are used to enhanced smells, performance, synthetic molecules. It is hard for our noses to pick up the natural ingredients, and for many people, when they first, let's say, try to switch, or they don't even try to switch, they try to sample the artisanal perfumery, it appears to them that the fragrances do not perform. And that is, in fact, not reality. It's just our nose are fatigued and overstimulated by the synthetic molecules in beast mode perfumery, and unless you do, let's say, a pretty long gap from these types of smells, that's how your nose gonna act. It's just overstimulated, and it can't pick up natural ingredients, natural smells as easily. Other reason, because I said there are two reasons. Other reason is the fashion world. It shapes our outlook, and if there's one, for example, popular molecule like amberwoods today's, that's how we perceive modern smell. And if we take any of these or any of the other artisanal fragrances, in our, let's say, grandparents' times or parents' times, perfumes used to contain more natural ingredients. In men's perfumery, for example, oak moss was very prominent and popular, while in today's world it is heavily restricted by IFRA So when we smell these ingredients, natural ingredients, like for example oak moss, I think oak moss is the best example of this, our brain starts to associate the smell with our, I don't know, grandparents, parents, and then old people, and not modern, and stuff like that. So when a regular niche person tries to, let's say, cross the bridge between niche and artisanal, if it's only, let's say, flying by, attempt one or two without any commitment, and who can force anybody to commit to anything, it most of the time will crash into these two walls. First of all, the natural ingredients will appear not as strong, let's say, and on top of that they will smell dated. And that's normal. I mean, it's normal. It happened probably to most of us. The difference being everything changes and switches when you find, and most of the time by accident, that one artisanal fragrance that just blows you away. You need to find one, and that one, it will blow you away. It automatically piques your curiosity, and at least for me, that's how it happened. And then you want to try more, and at some point it all clicked, and now all the synthetic ingredients smell horrendous to me. They smell overpowering, and they stick to your nose annoyingly, and stuff like that. So because we are used to synthetic perfumery to the core, we are trained like puppies to enjoy it. Understanding actual natural artistic perfumery is difficult, but once the click happens, everything turns in reverse. So why I'm talking about this is because I think that finding and recommending fragrances like these, like Musk Cologne, like Amber Cologne, like Oud Monarch, is the easiest path to my goal of introducing, of promoting artisanal perfumery to people who are not actually really into it. And I know there are a few Bortnikoffs I'm still looking for example, the same Amber Cologne wood cap, I don't have it. And by promoting, let's say, I'm not promoting the brand by any means, I'm promoting good perfumery. By promoting excellent scents from this brand in exactly this video, and I'm talking about wood cap, not the modern ones. I'm making it harder on myself to find these bottles later, but well, I guess this is my job on this channel, and if I want to reach my goal of artisanal just being a norm, not some ultra niche, I love this new term, ultra niche. What's next? Ultra super duper niche with blue hair, whatever. I will keep promoting also mass appealing artisanal fragrances that I find, but the key difference here, I will promote the ones that I find to be still extremely high quality and extremely natural. You can go away with your synthetic musks and new Bortnikoffs. It's not right. In my opinion, it's not right. If you are against animal cruelty, and I understand that, just don't use any. Just don't use any. Do your fragrances, base them on oud, on sandalwood. There are plenty of ambergris. There are plenty of things you can base your scents on. Just don't ruin the insane quality of citruses here with something synthetic. We have this saying in my country, one spoon of, let's say, shit will spoil a full barrel of honey. And in my opinion, that synthetic musk is that spoon of shit that will spoil anything you put it in. So yeah, one of the most enjoyable Bortnikoffs out there, one of the best bridges in my opinion, to connect regular niche people to artisanal. I highly recommended this wood cap version, or at least the smooth cap version. And if you found this channel by accident, I don't know, watching one of my other videos, and now you're at least a little bit interested in what is this artisanal gig, Bortnikoff Musk Cologne or Amber Cologne would be probably two of my most recommendations. Just please try to find the older bottles, and it's not impossible. Some of my channel viewers ask me maybe I can help them to find the older bottles, and I mean I can't, and I can. I mean, I don't have any extra hidden channels to get bottles or to source bottles, but if I see them, if I see them on Facebook groups, I try to help. I try to send the links. I try to do that. A few people expressed their interest in this, but they just don't have time, or they don't use social media to extent that is needed to hunt these bottles. But then I try to help them. But in general, compared to, let's say, Rijladore old bottles or extremely old, for example, Ansar Oud leather case bottles, stuff like that, Bortnikoff wood caps are still out there. They are possible to find. Very often they're even still below the retail, or at the worst case at retail. I almost never see Bortnikoff to be above retail. So I know, again, I'm doing myself a disservice, but if you find these wood cap, or at least smooth cap Bortnikoffs out there, I think they're worth your time and worth your attention, and especially if you want your first introduction into artisanal to be smooth. My introduction into artisanal via using Bortnikoff was an amazing ride. So yeah, this is a sports car to drive the bridge between niche and artisanal, and it is extremely recommended by this channel. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Please, if you like my content, if you want to promote not some brand or whatever, but you want to promote artisanal as this other plane of perfumery to people who have never encountered it, who are in the mines of the amberwoods, please share this video, subscribe, like. I really want to reach more people, not only for my own enjoyment, because obviously bigger number is fun, but I truly believe that it is needed. By now I have over 600 subscribers, and plenty of people message me that thanks to me they tried one or another artisanal brand or fragrance for the first time, and it had its challenges, but they feel that they discovered something completely new. And I think at least at this time we still have high quality ingredients, we have high quality brands, we have things worth discovering, and I'm not sure it will be this way in the next, let's say, 40 years. So if we can do something to introduce people to this artisanal realm today, I think it's something worth doing, and I will try my best to achieve that. So yeah, please have a good evening and goodbye.